Gemini, and welcome to your weekly reading. This reading is for all those who have a Gemini sun sign, a Gemini moon sign, or a Gemini ascendant, or anybody who feels a strong connection to the Gemini traits. This is a weekly reading for about 7 days, give or take 2 days here and there. This reading describes a situation which some of you have probably just experienced in the recent past. Some of you might be in the midst of this energy, and some of you have probably just stepped into this energy. All right, we will explore this energy a little bit as much as the cards permit us, and we will get some guidance and insight regarding the situation. Choose what connects with you. Choose what makes sense to you, what applies to your situation. And please use your discretion while watching. So let us get a reading for Gemini. Let us tap into the energy which any Gemini who's watching this is experiencing. So let us get a reading for Gemini. Let us get a reading for Gemini. My cards are all over the table. Okay, so just give me one last shuffle. Now we will start. Let us start Gemini's reading. All right, Gemini. I think you're feeling you're not in a good space emotionally, from what this reading is telling me, that you've had some kind of an emotionally trying and taxing situation, right? That's how you're feeling right now. Okay, a situation which has been emotionally very heavy, some kind of loss you have experienced. For some, it has been a very difficult financial time for you, right? As far as money goes, as far as resources goes. Okay, now for some, let us take all the meanings of and all what experiences we can get from this particular reading. So for some of you, you've had a financial loss which has taken a toll on you emotionally, right? It was very difficult for you to cope up with it, understandably so. For some of you, you have had a parting of ways with some person, which has again impacted you emotionally. You have felt very alone. All right, so these are the two narratives which are coming across in this reading, either financial loss or a relationship loss, right? And this loss has actually what you experienced, it really put you in such a it kept you stuck. You couldn't even think properly how to start getting out of it, right? But as you're watching this situation, you have started emerging from this situation. In fact, some of you have come out of it. All right, and now you have left that situation behind and you're moving forward. Those of you who have had this financial loss, All right, you have completed a cycle. For some reason you were supposed to go through this phase of financial lack. Okay, it was karmic. Let me put it across like this. You have come to an end of this cycle, and you will start seeing money coming in for you. You will. For those of you who felt for sorry, not felt, for those of you who experienced parting of ways with another person, which kind of really kept you stuck in your thought, like you could not you just were, your mind was going round and round regarding that breakup of that relationship, but now you are coming out of that as well. So everybody who is watching this, regardless of whether your situation was financial or your situation was relationship, you are coming out of this, and you're coming out of this, and there is something brand new on its way. Whether it is more money, whether it is a new relationship, it might not be a new relationship, but at least for those of you who are dealing with a relationship, you are coming into a good space for yourself. And for those who are having financial constraints, money will start coming in soon. It is going to start coming in soon. It is on its way. When we do a tarot reading, we tapping into the energy of what is coming your way. So after seeing this reading, very soon you will see that money coming in. You will start seeing the first trickle of it coming your way, right? But let me be this thing very clear with you and honest with you. 8 of Wands here, it is moving in, it is at the energy level. It might not be here as you're watching this. You might find it a little difficult to believe, but the cards are saying that no, it was a cycle you were going through which has ended, and the money is on its way. And for those of you who have suffered this loss of a relationship, now you are coming into something new for yourself. You are coming out of that loss. You're coming out of that heartache and heartbreak. I mean, it does not talk of a new relationship coming in, but now you are ready to move on from here by yourself. So the breakup of the relationship put you in a cold spot where you were all by yourself, very lonely, very it wasn't very nice. But now you have decided to leave that, and you're coming back into the world. You know what I'm saying? You're ready to move, come back into life, so to say. That seclusion is over. That keeping yourself locked up is over. That confinement is over, of not meeting people is over. Now you're ready to step into the world again. All right. So, and do remember that this was something which was this was the last stage, the wrapping up stage of a cycle for you. You're not going to be experiencing this again. This cycle has taught you a lot of things. It has, or sometimes it can just be a karmic exchange, but it is over. See what I was telling, things coming in, money coming in. Like I said, you might not see it coming over, but the cycle is over. There is no going back to that cycle. There are no traces of that cycle remaining. There are no 1 or 2 things which are still pending. No, the cycle is over and finished. So you are in that transition where you have left the old and now you are stepping into the new. All right? You step in, you've taken the first step. So it's like, when you lift your foot off the ground, for a while it's in air before you put it back on the ground. So you're in that position, that air position. It has yet to be grounded, because this is Ace of Pentacles. Pentacles are all about grounding earth reality. So your foot, touching the ground, Mother Earth, is probably, maybe a few seconds away, but at the energy level, it is happening. So it is all coming. Just hold on. It is on its way. And you have finished a cycle and you're coming out of the cycle. So that is like really good news. This karmic stuff isn't coming back again for you, right? It taught, for some of you, you had to move out. That relationship had to end. And for some of you, that financial thing was probably some connected from some past life where you had to kind of give away your money wherever it had to go, because you've cleared your karmic debt. Right? Now let us see what is so since it's a completion of a cycle, depicted by Wheel of Fortune and Eight of Cups. Wheel of Fortune also is, when the whole wheel is moving, from top it'll come down to the bottom and then it goes back to that same place. So, then when the wheel moves again, it is moving into new territory, right? So if it has started from here and finished here, then it starts moving from here, then it starts moving from here. So it can never go back to being here. So that is why the cycle has finished and now a new cycle has begun. Let us get some, okay, what should I ask? Let me ask some guidance for this present time as you're watching this reading, because though the cycle is over and you are still energetically moving into a new space, physically it is taking a little more time. So whilst you are in that energy space of, shifting into the new, what kind of guidance can we get for Gemini? Please give guidance to Gemini for this current time. Express your individuality. All right, don't shy away from, how you, who you are now. Okay, because see, this is not a very pleasant situation to have been in, whether it is financial loss, whether it has been a loss of a relationship. It impacts our personality, it impacts our body language, it impacts our looks, it impacts the way we dress, it impacts the way we interact with people. So don't shy away from that. Don't pretend that everything is fine. Probably in your circle, people did know that something like that was happening. That's all right. It happens with every individual on earth. Every individual on earth will have these kind of hard moments in life, but you are not to shy away from them. I'm not telling you that you ought to go and express that, but what it has caused you to be or made you to be, wear that with confidence. I wouldn't say pride, I would say wear it with confidence. Yes, that something had happened to you. You don't have to kind of make it bigger than what it is, but you do not need to belittle it either. It happened fine, and that is going to impact your confidence. Don't shy away from it. It might not be very pleasant to talk about it or whatever, but don't shy away from it. That's all I can say. And it has made you the person you are. It has inculcated some qualities in you, right, which have also shaped you for the time to come. So all these hard times in life build us up, and this is what your individuality is. It has built you into a new individual, all right, to prepare you for what is coming your way. And you need to be that individual for the time which is coming in. If you're not going to incorporate it in yourself very well, you will not meet your new time with your full 100% energy. So make it a part of you and see what you learned, see what it added to you. Vegetarian, it would be a good idea to eat a lot more fresh fruit, fresh food, raw or cooked vegetables, whatever it might be. All right, or a new way of living. Some of you might be looking at a diet plan as well. So basically focusing on vegetarian food and fresh food, right, because it is going to help you realign your energy, right? Very, very important for you right now. Okay, so this is your guidance for now. Okay, now let me see what these cards are saying. Actually, I wanted to pull out a little bit of a peek into the future. Birthday, be it your birthday or be it somebody else's birthday, it is going to be a significant time for things to develop and change. Just bear in mind, it could be yours, it could be anybody in your close circle, or somebody whose birthday is around the corner. It is going to be a day that some things will shift. Certain shifts will happen, certain changes will happen for some, and for some you might be at the receiving end of some nice gifts. Okay, so it could be a birthday, which is going to be an important day, or it could be somebody just getting some gifts, right? Easy does it. So this is a challenging time, but you just need to be a little patient. Don't push for things to happen, don't force things to happen. I know it is very difficult. Very often, when the situation is such, we would want things to get over very quickly. But your cards are telling you that everything is in the air. Where did I get that card? Eight of Wands. Yeah, it's in the air. The grounding is happening, but it's taking its time. It might be a little, slow for us. But as far as the universe is concerned, it's never slow. It's always on time. Marriage. Maybe if some of you are attending a wedding ceremony is coming up. Maybe your own marriage also quite possible. It could also be that it can be also, sometimes it talks of a good blending of our own inner energies, coming together of things for us. Marriage is what? Marriage is coming together of two energies, two entities, two different people. So for those of you where the marriage as in a wedding ceremony is not applicable, you can be assured that this card is talking of a certain blending happening within you regarding this entire situation. And winter is a card of rest. It's a card when nothing happens. It is a card when you are being told to just rest, because you've got this easy does it. You need to rest for this coming together, this amalgamation, for it to happen. Allow everything to integrate. You've gone through a pretty tough time, and like I said, the energy is taking you forward, but it has not reached you yet. So till the energy does not get grounded, till it does not hit the earth, till it is somewhere in between, you need to rest, take it easy for everything to come together, to become this new individual, who you are, who you are going to be. And for that, it is you are being guided to eat some nice maybe organic food also, and fresh fruit, and a lot of vegetables and fruits, which is going to help in this process of amalgamation and integrating all the energies. So Gemini, I hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you for watching.